In this video, we'll be leaving the oasis town of Mulege and driving south on the famous Mexico Highway 1 down to the town of Loreto. It's about a 132-kilometer or 82-mile drive, and it'll take roughly about 2 hours. Along the way, we'll stop at Playa El Burro for a quick ceviche lunch at a fantastic little restaurant. We'll then drive south along Conception Bay and eventually reach Loreto. And we have several great things planned, including a trek to Mission San Javier, and one of the highlights is an unbelievable chocolate clam buffet. On the way back to my accommodation, I run into a street party and shoot some fantastic video. To wrap things up, I'll do a review of my accommodation, which was Benny's Rustic Cabins, located in the heart of the city of Loreto. These on-the-road videos are fast, low-edit, rough-cut videos with spontaneous reactions and first-person, real-life perspectives. Let's go. Good morning from Loreto in Baja, California, sir. Wanted to do a short map update for you and let you know how things are going. So last map update, I was in the town of Mulege, making my way south down to Loreto. And I've been here a couple of days, really enjoyed it. Spent some time at one of my favorite places to go, which is Mission San Javier, and produced a nice video about that. I'd like to just give you a little bit of a map update using my favorite map again. So again, we made our way from Mulege up here, down south, past Conception Bay again, this absolutely beautiful area right here, all along the bay, and we made our way south down to Loreto. So this is where we're currently located. So we're making the trek from Mulege to Loreto. Only about a 2-hour drive, but it's absolutely beautiful with Conception Bay here and lots of unbelievable beaches. Really great drive. Just had a nice lunch at Nomadic, which is the restaurant right over there, and actually had some local ceviche del Bahia. So it was basically ceviche from the bay here. So this is Conception Bay. I went down to Playa El Coyote and looked around down there a little bit, and also passed by Playa Santos Pac on the way, and just decided to stop for lunch and enjoy that a little bit. And just beautiful here. All of these rocks around the area and just the location, just a pristine beach, nice and quiet here. Also had a chance to fly my drone, so I'll give you a little bit of drone footage and let you take a look at that. But just really nice. So currently about 60 kilometers north of Loreto, making our way. Quick look at the GPS there. And we're now beyond Conception Bay. We're south of Conception Bay and see the mountains and the terrain. Lots of cactus in the area. And not much traffic on the road at all. I'm really surprised at the lack of traffic. But that's okay. Road conditions are pretty good. A 2-lane road. There are lots of potholes scattered around, and it's almost like it has eroded a layer of asphalt. Looks like some of them have tried to been repaired. See all those. I don't know how visible that is on the camera, but anyway, and some slow-moving trucks and traffic, and they usually signal to let you pass or signal that it's clear ahead, even though it might be a solid line. So take the opportunity when you can and just be extremely careful and cautious. I haven't seen many animals, many cows here in the past couple of days as I have seen before. Always have to watch out for that. Keep an eye out for cows, and especially at night, the cows come out. They like to lay on the road and try to absorb a little bit of heat from it. But let's get on down the road a little bit. Looks like it's a little bit of a breezy day on the Malecon. And off to the left there, Isla Coronado. Fucking asshole. It's 7:30, just finished dinner. Really fantastic buffet at the Oasis Hotel here in Loreto. I was a little surprised that there were very few people there, especially considering the amount of food that they had prepared. But it was really fantastic. If you like seafood, if you like clams and oysters of different varieties, definitely put this on your places to go when you're in Baja. Really worth it. The cost, I had, in addition to the buffet, I had 2 glasses of wine and a bottle of water, and the total cost for the entire meal was roughly about 1,200 pesos. So that would be somewhere in the neighborhood of $60. I think by American standards, it would be hard to get a meal of that quality or quantity for that amount of price, so I would definitely recommend it. I think from local standards, it would be extremely costly, and that might explain why there are so few people there, but definitely would highly recommend that if that's something that you're interested in. Again, Oasis Hotel. It's right at the very end of the Malecon, on the south end of the Malecon here in Loreto. And what's interesting is like a lot of towns in the US, everybody's cruising on a Sunday night. So you've got all the, basically all the vehicles, all the people cruising up and down the Malecon. A lot of kids, folks hanging out. Had a couple people yell at me, but hey, that's okay. That's what they do. So anyway, that's the evening, and that is life in Loreto. We've got something very special tonight. It's very windy, so hopefully you'll be able to hear the microphone here. But this is actually a special barbecue, a special buffet that they have once per week on Saturday nights. And it just so happens that I'm here in Loreto tonight. They have chocolate clams and chicken. They have all kinds of stuff on the grill. Just watched them cooking a lot of that, and really looks fantastic. The chocolate clams were cooked in a pit in the ground on the rocks, and then they light wood on top of them to cook them. And so he was just actually taking the clams off the fire when I was over there, so that was really cool. So anyway, really looking forward to the buffet and see what they have. Don't know how much I'm going to eat tonight, but I think it's going to be pretty cool and something definitely worth experiencing. I've read a lot of really great reviews about it, so looking forward to seeing what it looks like. Very good. Definitely taste the garlic. I was walking through the main pedestrian walkway in a little town called Loreto in Baja California Sur. Anyway, I ran into this street party. I took a chance to record it, and I had an interesting setup. In my left hand, I had my DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, using that in super night mode. And in my right hand, I had my Sony A7 Mark IV, and using my 20mm lens with a f1.8, so pretty wide open aperture, and using natural light, I was able to get a pretty good collection of video and film. So I'd like to give you some impressions of that, especially near the end when really the party starts getting started and the crowd gets involved. So enjoy. won't include the video here, but I did take a trip out to beautiful San Javier Mission, located about 45 minutes outside of Loreto. I'll put a link to the full feature video that I did about that, but it's really a beautiful place, and if you're in Loreto, I would highly recommend that you make the trek out. For my accommodation in Loreto, I stayed at Benny's Rustic Cabins. It was really conveniently located about half a block away from the main pedestrian walkway that runs all the way down to the Malecon. And a place that I really liked was about half a block away was a place called Zapata Cantina, and it was a fantastic place for breakfast, had great Wi-Fi, and I spent most of my mornings there catching up and editing videos. Also, I had dinner one night at Mi Loreto and would highly recommend that as well. I had grilled shrimp and rice. So, getting into the rating criteria for the hotel. So I won't get into a lot of detail here because I've done that before, but I have developed 7 key areas for evaluation for each of the hotels. 5 points for each category, 35 points maximum, and 0 for poor or not acceptable, and 5 for over the top. If everything meets all the base requirements, it would be rated a 3. So that means a 21 is a average score. So for Benny's Rustic Cabins, ended up with a total of 25 points out of 35, so that would be 71%. There was one area that I really would like to see an improvement, and that was definitely Wi-Fi. And as a digital nomad and traveling, doing a lot of editing and post-production on the road, some of my video files that I need to upload to YouTube end up fairly large, even in the 5 to 7 gigabyte range. So I had one video file, for example, that took me almost 14 hours to upload due to the poor quality of the Wi-Fi. But other than that, highly recommended. And overall, 71%. Highly recommended.
How are you? Hey, kitty. Hey. How are you? What are you doing? Good kitty, yes.
I hope you're enjoying this content that I'm bringing you from Baja California Sur. It's really been a great trip so far. I'm looking forward to going to La Paz tomorrow to spend a few days down there. So if you're liking this content, please give me a like and subscribe. It really helps my small channel grow. Take care. Talk soon.